Okay, step 8, buyers and sellers. Buyers versus sellers. Where should I spend my time? Okay, so top producers. Let's find out what top producers do. Top producers focus mainly on listing properties, finding inventory. Top producers focus most of their activities on working with motivated sellers, and they only choose to work with buyers that are qualified, motivated, realistic, and ready to sign an exclusive agreement. Top producers invest the majority of time looking for motivated sellers, working with sphere of influence, past clients, and referrals. They also go after for sale by owners and expired listings. And they invest time and money to build a brand in their local community to dominate the listing market. They also divide their time 80% sellers and 20% buyers. In addition to that, top producers devote time to build a database and then working the database, which I teach you later on in this program. One of the reasons why you should focus on listings is very simple. When you get listings that are priced correctly, buyers are going to line up to buy these properties and buyers are going to consistently call you. So you can create a lot of buyers' leads just by getting the right listings. Okay, few notes. Top producers are listing agents. They focus the majority of the time on developing skills to master the listing presentation to be able to list a lot of properties. It's the mastery of skills that will get you the listings. So as I said before, on the skill levels, wherever you are in your skill level, in listing presentation skills, handling objection skills, your level of skill will determine how many listings you're going to get. Top producers invest time and money in developing these skills and continue to practice on a daily basis, role-playing, chanting out loud, memorizing, internalizing scripts and dialogues. Top producers only work with buyers that are qualified, pre-approved, motivated, realistic, and sign an exclusive agreement. Top producers never show any properties to a buyer unless the buyer is pre-qualified. So pre-qualified, obviously you need to have a pre-qualification letter. If they don't have one, you need to hook them up with a mortgage broker and make sure that they qualified before you start the process. You got to make sure they're realistic, meaning they're not looking to buy a 500,000 house for 200. They got to be motivated, meaning they're ready to make a move. They need to be ready to place an offer when you show them the property that fits what they're looking for. And they must be willing to bring to the showings all parties involved in the decision. Many times I work with the buyer, I show them a property, they want to buy it. When it's time to come and put an offer, suddenly they want to bring the wife, then they want to bring the parents, their best friends to make a decision. So you got to speak to these people ahead of time and make sure that it's done the right way. Okay. I want to talk for a second about becoming a buyer specialist, a buyer's consultant. At the beginning of your career, it might be a good idea for you to work as a buyer's agent on a team, a buyer specialist on someone's team. Professional, devoted buyer specialists can easily make 6 figures income. Buyer specialists must master the skills of signing a buyer's exclusive agreement with every single buyer they work with. So when you reach a level that you're meeting with a buyer and in a very natural way you get them to sign an exclusive agreement because they want to sign it, there is a process, there is the right process to do that. To sign a buyer's exclusive agreement to work only with you. So you got to focus on it. As we go along in this program, I'm going to guide you through it and I'll explain to you how to do that. Many real estate agents don't like the idea of signing a buyer exclusive with buyers because they think buyers are not interested in doing that. That is one of those things that I told you at the beginning of the program. You have to forget about what you know because there's a better way, more profitable way for you to spend your time. I want to make a recommendation. At the beginning of your career, if you just start in real estate, you have to spend 50% of your time working with buyers. And then as you grow your listing inventory and start getting listings, you need to start reducing the time that you're spending with buyers and eventually do an 80-20 ratio. To become successful in the business, you must know the minimum number of exclusive listings you must get every single month. And you need to know the minimum number of buyers exclusives you must get every single month. So what does that mean? On a ratio, let's say that every single time, every 5 buyers you meet, you get to sign 2 of them on an exclusive agreement. And then for every 2 exclusive agreement, you get to close a deal. Those ratios you got to study. You need to understand your ratios. I can tell you that a good buyer's consultant that meets with 10 buyers will probably sign 7 to 8 buyers exclusive agreements, and then from that he's going to get at least 50% to sign a contract and to go to closing. So just about 70-80% exclusive agreement success ratio in meetings, and then about 50% ratio closing those exclusive agreements and bringing them into buying a house. Now, knowing these ratios is going to really help you to predict your income. So let's say your commission is $10,000 per deal. So, okay, $10,000 per deal. If you want to make $120,000, you need to do 12 deals, okay? And then how do you do the deals? So if you sign up, if your ratio is to close 50% of the exclusives that you sign up with buyers, which should really be higher, but let's for the sake of the math, we'll do that. Then you really need 24 buyers exclusive in a year to close half of them, which is 12 deals. Knowing these ratios will help you become more successful and more profitable. By the way, at 5 times your business training event that I do, I cover this topic in depth, like exactly how to plan ahead your business, knowing the numbers and understanding what it takes for you to go and achieve the income goal. So that's it for step number 8. I'll see you again at step number 9.